My beloved child, stay right here and don't skip a single second, because what you're about to hear will shake something deep inside you. There's a truth that has been hidden behind her smile, something she's been planning quietly while pretending to care. You've noticed it, the strange tone, the changed energy, the way her eyes shift whenever your name is mentioned. She acts like she's supporting you, but deep down, she's competing with you in ways you don't even see. Every success you've had, she's been counting. Every good word said about you, she's stored like a wound she can't forget. She's not after your downfall for hate, it's because she secretly wants to become you. Don't scroll. Because this part matters the most. Her admiration turned into comparison, and comparison turned into quiet jealousy that she hides behind kindness. You might think she's protecting you, but in reality, she's studying you, copying your every move, your ideas, your words, even your pain. Stay till the end. Because the reason behind this will make your heart stop for a second. She doesn't want to destroy you, she wants your life. The same peace you've fought to build, the same recognition you've earned, she's been dreaming to claim it as her own. My dear soul, listen closely. There are signs you might have ignored, when your plans suddenly get leaked, when your progress slows down right after telling her something personal, when she comforts you too quickly after your disappointment. That's not coincidence, it's design. She's been collecting pieces of your story, not to understand you, but to rewrite it in her name. Every tear you've shed, she's memorized. Every dream you've shared, she's repackaged as her vision. Her love is tangled with envy, and that's what makes this so dangerous, so heartbreaking. Don't skip this part. Because even though it sounds dark, there's still time to shift the power. The universe has been showing you subtle signs, moments when you feel a sudden chill, when your intuition tells you not to trust, when your body tenses as she walks into the room. That's not paranoia, it's protection. Archangel Michael says, your spirit knows before your mind does. Trust the tightening in your chest. Trust the silence between her words. He's not telling you to fight her, but to distance quietly. Your peace is not up for negotiation. My chosen one, there's something she's terrified you'll discover. She fears your glow, not because it blinds her, but because it reminds her of what she gave up long ago. You kept moving with faith even when life broke you, while she stopped and started blaming the world. Now, she's seeing you become everything she once prayed to be, and instead of celebrating, she's calculating. She might gift you something soon or reach out after a long silence, but remember, sometimes the sweetest gestures are timed to test your guard. Don't reveal too much. Don't explain your peace. Heaven saw when she spoke of you with disguised sympathy, when she whispered doubts about you to others while smiling in your presence. But what she doesn't realize is that divine justice moves silently. The same people she used to plant doubt will soon see her mask fall. Stay with me. Because what's about to unfold will shift everything in your favor. The light you carry cannot be stolen, it can only be mirrored for a while before it blinds the one pretending. My beloved heart, this is your wake-up call. Don't confront her with anger, rise with awareness. The more you know, the calmer you must become. That's how you win. Archangel Michael whispers that the moment you stop reacting, her power begins to fade. Your silence will expose her more than your words ever could. She thrives on your emotion, your response, your explanation, but when you detach, her control collapses. Watch carefully over the next few days. A conversation, a coincidence, or even a casual post will reveal her next move. The universe is preparing to return everything she tried to block from you. The moment you forgive her internally but protect your space physically, your energy will shift into unstoppable alignment. And when that happens, she will realize, she can't become you, because you were chosen for a mission she was never built to carry. My beloved child, don't move, don't scroll, because from this point, the revelation becomes clearer than ever. The truth has been whispering to you in moments of confusion, when her kindness felt too heavy and her compliments sounded slightly rehearsed. Deep down, your intuition already knows what's happening, and that's why you've been feeling drained after every interaction. She watches you, not out of care, but out of calculation. She's trying to understand how you keep attracting light even after walking through storms. She wonders how you still smile when life hits you hard, how blessings still find you even when others turn away. That's the secret she wants to steal, your resilience, your divine favor. Archangel Michael says, she sees the crown on your head, even when you forget it's there. And that's why she's targeting your peace. Because peace is power, and you have it in a way that cannot be taught. It's earned through pain, tears, and silent endurance. Stay with me. The next few lines will help you see what's been happening behind closed doors. When someone close to you begins mirroring your choices, copying your words, even wearing similar colors, it's not coincidence. It's spiritual mimicry, a silent attempt to merge into your identity because hers no longer satisfies her. My dearest one, she might soon start telling others that you've changed. That's her favorite defense, it shifts attention away from her intentions. She'll say you've become distant, cold, ungrateful. But that's only because she can feel your energy pulling away. And every time you detach, she feels her influence fading like dust in sunlight. Don't skip, because this next part is where everything turns. There's a reason heaven is revealing this now. You've been chosen to see the truth before she crosses the line. What she wanted wasn't to destroy you, it was to replace you. She wanted your voice, your destiny, your position in divine timing. You've been wondering why you feel watched, why your dreams seem interrupted, why you feel anxious when she's around. It's because your spirit recognizes the vibration of imitation and envy. But don't be afraid. This is not a call for war, it's a call for wisdom. Archangel Michael says softly, step back and observe. The truth always exposes itself without noise. Your peace will serve as your proof. Your blessings will testify louder than her gossip. Your silence will become your shield. My precious soul, remember this, when light rises, shadows always react. It's not about her as much as it's about your transformation. The more you rise, the more uncomfortable your presence becomes to those who refuse to grow. And she's one of them. She's fighting her reflection, not you. Every success you've achieved reminds her of what she didn't commit to. Every time people mention your strength, she feels small, even though you never meant to make her feel that way. But envy doesn't need logic, it just feeds on comparison. And that's why she's drawn to your light like a moth, even though it burns her every time. Don't scroll, because what comes next will free you. The very energy she tried to steal from you is about to multiply. She thought by copying your essence, she could take your path, but destiny doesn't repeat itself. What's written for you is sealed. Heaven has locked your journey under divine protection. Now, it's her turn to face her reflection. Life will mirror her intentions, and she'll realize that imitation cannot create elevation. You were meant to lead, and she was meant to learn, but she confused envy with inspiration. My beloved one, keep your heart soft but your boundaries strong. Forgive her silently, but never lower your guard again. This lesson isn't meant to break your family, it's meant to open your eyes. The divine doesn't expose to shame, it exposes to save. You'll notice soon, the same people she whispered to will start seeing through her tone. They'll sense her manipulation, her subtle digs, her rehearsed concern. They'll realize her words don't match her actions, and that's when truth will flip. Without you saying a thing, her mask will slip in public, not because you exposed her, but because energy never lies. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, placing his shield over your name. Every lie, every hidden plan, every silent rivalry, it all returns to sender. You are protected from imitation, from comparison, from every force that seeks to copy what heaven handcrafted uniquely for you. And when this chapter closes, your sister will finally see what she tried to replace was never just a person, it was purpose. Something sacred, uncopyable, and eternal. My beloved child, listen carefully now, because this is where everything begins to unfold. Heaven has been watching the pattern build, her subtle actions, her carefully chosen words, and the moments she tried to make you doubt yourself. She thought if she could confuse your mind, she could weaken your light. But she forgot one thing, your protection was never in her hands. Don't skip. Because this part reveals the turning point. Every time she whispered about you in rooms you didn't enter, angels were recording her intentions. Every moment she tried to twist your image, divine energy silently rewrote the truth back into balance. She was trying to pull threads from your destiny, not realizing she was tying herself into a trap of her own jealousy. She believed your blessings were luck. She believed your peace came from privilege. But what she never saw was your pain, the nights you cried in silence, the prayers you whispered when no one was watching. She envied the crown but not the cross. And that's why her plan will never work. Stay with me. Because the moment of reversal is coming. She will soon witness something that will humble her spirit completely. The very people she wanted to turn against you will start defending you without even knowing why. That's divine realignment in motion. My dear soul, when she sees you rise higher without reacting, she'll start panicking. Because her strategy depends on your emotion. She expected you to fight, to explain, to justify, but when you don't, she'll lose her power. Silence is your greatest form of strength now. Let your calm be your response. You might notice her becoming extra sweet soon, checking in more, pretending to care again. Don't fall for it. It's not love, it's observation. She's trying to read your peace because she can't access it anymore. Protect your energy like gold. Speak less, move wisely, pray quietly. Archangel Michael says, your silence is a sword. Use it with grace. You're not here to expose anyone, you're here to evolve beyond their reach. That's what she can't stand, your ability to rise with softness. She can imitate your habits, but not your heart. She can copy your tone, but not your truth. Don't scroll. Because what's next will prove why you were chosen. The storm she tried to send your way is now circling back toward her intentions. Divine law works with perfect timing, and soon, every false story she spun will dissolve like smoke. My precious one, when her plans collapse, don't celebrate, just breathe. The universe doesn't destroy to punish, it reveals to teach. This is her lesson in humility, and your lesson in boundaries. She will learn that envy never brings elevation. Soon, you'll notice her distance growing. Her calls might lessen, her energy might feel heavy or avoidant. That's her spirit realizing that she can no longer reach you. The vibration has shifted, you've leveled up spiritually. What once connected you through familiarity no longer aligns through truth. Archangel Michael whispers, "Do not fear the separation." It's sacred protection disguised as silence. He's preparing to replace every false relationship in your life with ones built on authenticity. The space her absence creates will soon be filled with blessings that won't betray you. Stay till the end. Because this is where healing begins. You'll start to feel lighter. Nights will get quieter. Your intuition will grow sharper. That's how you'll know the cycle has ended. My beloved heart, don't carry resentment. Let the pain dissolve through forgiveness, not because she deserves it, but because your peace does. Release the weight of what she did. You are not here to repay betrayal, you're here to embody wisdom. Soon, she'll realize that what she tried to take from you wasn't material, it was spiritual. And that can never be stolen. Your light is sourced from divine favor, not human approval. That's why it shines differently, it's not powered by attention, but by purpose. The same God that watched you cry will now make her watch you rise. Quietly, beautifully, effortlessly. Not to shame her, but to show her what grace looks like. You'll walk into rooms she once said you weren't ready for. You'll receive blessings she once tried to block. And through it all, you'll stay humble, because real power doesn't announce itself, it radiates. Archangel Michael stands by you in this moment, saying softly, "You have passed the test. You saw the truth and chose peace instead of revenge. And that, my child, is what sets you apart. My beloved child, breathe deeply right now. Something sacred is shifting around you. You might not see it yet, but heaven is rearranging the scene to reveal who was truly for you and who was only near you out of self-interest. Your sister's plan, built on envy and confusion, is beginning to crumble under the weight of truth. Don't skip, because this moment marks the divine reversal. Every time you stayed kind when she tested you, every time you forgave instead of fighting back, heaven took note. Those quiet acts of restraint were your hidden prayers. And now, that patience is calling down favor stronger than any lie she could ever speak. She's starting to notice it too. Doors that once opened for her because of manipulation are now closing quietly. People are beginning to feel her true energy, the same charm that once fooled them now feels uncomfortable. Her spirit is exposed, not through your words, but through her own vibration. Stay with me, my dear soul. Because this is not the end of conflict, it's the beginning of freedom. You've broken a generational pattern. Jealousy used to divide your bloodline, but you stood firm and refused to repeat that history. That's why you've been chosen as the cycle breaker. My precious one, heaven rewards those who protect love even when surrounded by envy. Your decision to rise above anger is rewriting your destiny line. You're not just healing from your sister's actions, you're healing every sibling rivalry that's ever torn families apart in your ancestry. Archangel Michael says, you will see justice not as revenge, but as peace restored. And that's exactly what's coming. Soon, your sister will face moments where she feels the emptiness that imitation brings. The more she tries to be like you, the more she'll lose herself. That's how the divine teaches, through the mirror of consequence. Don't scroll. Because in the next few breaths, something inside you will begin to lighten. You'll stop taking her actions personally. You'll realize her envy was never truly about you, it was about her unhealed comparison. The pain she carried turned into projection. And your calmness is now turning into her awakening. One day soon, she'll see the difference between copying your path and creating her own. That day will change her forever. Because she'll finally understand, what you carry wasn't luck, it was alignment. And alignment cannot be faked. My dearest heart, prepare for a quiet blessing. The same sibling who once tried to compete will begin to feel the pull of remorse. It might not come through words. It will come through softened eyes, small gestures, or silent guilt. She will feel the energy of what she did, and that is where her healing begins. But don't rush to fix her. Your only job is to remain grounded in grace. Let time and truth do what confrontation never could. Sometimes distance teaches louder than words. Archangel Michael stands before you now, his wings wide, his presence gentle. He whispers, peace will return to your family through your endurance. You are the one rewriting the vibration of your bloodline. Where there was jealousy, there will now be understanding. Where there was imitation, there will be individuality. Stay till the end. Because this next season of your life is not about proving anyone wrong, it's about walking fully in your light without apology. The storm tried to distract you, but you stayed anchored. Now the sun is ready to rise over your name again. My beloved soul, don't look back. You've done your part. Forgive, release, and keep your path pure. The universe has already recorded every tear, every effort, every quiet moment you chose peace over pride. And now, the return is coming, not as money or attention, but as peace that nothing can interrupt. Your sister's journey will take her through realization, humility, and finally, transformation. When that day comes, don't gloat. Smile softly and thank heaven for closing the cycle with wisdom, not war. Because that's what truly separates the chosen from the broken. Archangel Michael says gently, the light you carry is eternal. No rivalry can touch it. Remember this, your glow doesn't need to be defended. It just needs to be protected. The story that began with jealousy will end with balance. And your life will be the evidence that even when love is tested, it can still triumph through grace. My beloved child, stay right here, because the story is turning toward redemption. The energy around your family is shifting, what once felt heavy is slowly beginning to dissolve. You can almost feel it in the air, those long silences, the distance, the quiet awareness that everyone senses something has changed. Your sister is starting to realize that she went too far. Her reflection is haunting her, not out of punishment, but awakening. The image she tried to copy now reminds her of who she truly is beneath the jealousy. That realization is burning away her false pride. Archangel Michael says softly, every soul must face the mirror of truth. And that moment has arrived. The very emotions she used to target you, envy, bitterness, comparison, are now being turned into lessons that will humble her spirit and open her heart. Don't scroll. Because what happens next isn't revenge, it's revelation. She will come to you not with excuses, but with trembling honesty. Her eyes will tell the story her mouth can't form. And you, standing in your calm strength, will simply nod, understanding that forgiveness doesn't need words, it needs closure. My dear soul, the confession won't come suddenly. It will start in small ways, a message late at night, a conversation that begins with, "Do you remember when?" That's her spirit searching for forgiveness without knowing how to ask. Don't rush her, and don't hold the past against her. The same grace that healed you will now reach her. She'll admit that she compared herself for years. That your strength made her feel unseen. That she tried to take from you what she couldn't find in herself. And when she breaks down, it won't be weakness, it will be rebirth. That's when the cycle truly ends. Archangel Michael whispers, the victory of love is not in triumph, but in transformation. You were never meant to defeat her, you were meant to lead her back to her light. Through your patience, you showed her what genuine peace looks like. Through your silence, you proved that truth needs no defense. Stay till the end, because this moment of healing will echo through generations. Children yet to be born will live under this peace you're establishing today. You are not just forgiving a sister, you are freeing an entire lineage from rivalry. My precious one, as this chapter closes, heaven begins writing a new one. The same house that once carried tension will soon carry laughter again. You'll both remember this season not as betrayal, but as the turning point that brought wisdom. The pain that once divided you will now serve as the foundation of understanding. You'll start seeing signs everywhere, blue light in your dreams, feathers near your doorway, songs that remind you of calm. Those are confirmations from Archangel Michael that peace has landed. The angels are sealing this reconciliation in divine ink. And while your sister rebuilds herself, your blessings will multiply. Opportunities will open effortlessly, love will flow back into your days, and your sleep will finally feel safe again. Because forgiveness releases miracles faster than any prayer. Archangel Michael says firmly, the storm is over. Walk forward without fear. The energy that once surrounded you in conflict is now transforming into strength. You have mastered grace under pressure, and heaven honors that with expansion. My beloved heart, remember this as you move forward, not everyone who hurts you is your enemy, sometimes, they are your greatest teacher. Your sister taught you discernment, boundaries, and faith. And through her, you discovered the meaning of unconditional love, the kind that protects without hating, that forgives without forgetting, that releases without bitterness. Now, your path glows clearer than ever. The angels are guiding you toward a new purpose that no envy can touch. Your authenticity will inspire others who've been wounded by family jealousy. You'll become living proof that peace isn't found in revenge, it's found in spiritual maturity. The season of watching your back is over. The season of walking forward in light has begun. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his sword lowered, his presence gentle, whispering, "Well done, my child. You chose love, and love chose you back." And as you step into this new dawn, the heavens rejoice, not because one fell and another rose, but because truth finally returned home.